The first thing you have to set in place when you create a virtual team or when you manage a virtual team is you need to create some kind of system. You need to create a system where all your team members become part of that system. And this system has to lay down how you're going to get things done, what kind of processes and procedures everyone is going to follow, and also how you're going to ensure that people are working towards the same goals and objectives that your team has. In this system, also be careful to create a balance between strictness and flexibility. So you have to create some kind of strict rules that people know that they have to follow, but make sure they are not too strict. And also you have to create some kind of flexibility so that each team member can follow their own individual working methods and also still be part of the system. So you don't want to make it too rigid, you don't want to make it too flexible. The second thing that you need to fix early on is the communication tools. You want to make sure you have multiple communication tools, not just one. And you need to have communication tools in informal communication and also formal communication. So for our team, we use Facebook Messenger for informal communication, and we use email and we use Zoom for video conferencing, email for formal communication, and also we establish other communication channels as needed. But make sure you communicate these in advance, because for example, yesterday we had a meeting with our virtual team and Zoom was not working properly. I don't know what was happening with Zoom. So we tried to create a second backup channel to communicate through video conferencing, and we had a difficulty. Why? Because not all team members were present in all the tools that I was mentioning. For example, I wanted everybody on a WhatsApp or on Viber or on Facebook Messenger. And everywhere we had 2 or 3 people that didn't have it. So we had to identify where we can be, but it took us longer because we had to close the call. We had to wait for people to sign up, create accounts, and then we were back to it after half an hour. When you set up your communication tools perfectly, your team will feel that togetherness, because keep in mind, people are working remotely, they might feel individually isolated, and that may give them some kind of negative vibe. So you need to create this togetherness, that people are working with you, they are also in remote places, and you are working towards the joint objectives, okay? Also, people have to have the tool where they will communicate if they need something urgent. Keep in mind that all these things are done when you have good communication tools in place. The third thing, which is very important to managing virtual teams, is to establish some kind of schedule of regular video calls. Why is this important? Because people who are working remotely, they miss that office setting, office feeling where they communicate with their colleagues. So if you create a scheduled time, let's say every Tuesday, 9 a.m., and everyone is on that video call, it will give them that feeling that they start to communicate to each other and they are working together as well. So this way you can manage your video calls by letting people communicate, letting people release the pressure, release the stress, and they will feel more relaxed and they will feel more energized to continue working. When you have a video call at 9 a.m., it forces people to wake up early, to create a morning routine, to take a shower, to have breakfast, to have a healthy diet or healthy exercise, and then prepare for the call by wearing clothes, not staying in pajamas all day. Because I just have a feeling that if you stay on pajamas working from home all day long, you cannot be that productive, can you?